Hey, what's up guys? We're taking you through a typical Saturday training day for our Blacklisted athletes. We got a couple athletes in town joining us. It's kind of our quarterfinals prep weekend. Pretty typical to what we do on Saturdays. We're running through a couple workouts. We're gonna get some intensity in, making sure these guys are peaked for quarterfinals. So, all of you guys should have gotten a good chunk in, 15 to 30 feet on those walking lunges. So you guys should have a game plan now for how you wanna go. Remember, in most of these workouts though, you have a plan until you get fucking punched in the face and then it goes out the window, okay? So don't be afraid to adjust on the fly. That's part of the learning process that we have going on here. So we're talking to Amanda, you know, have your first set and then have a game plan for that second set. And then maybe you're adjusting after that first set, okay? So kind of get an idea of where you might need to, or things are gonna start to get a little interesting and where you might need to adjust on the fly. Run through some scenarios in your head of what that might look like, and then also envision successfully completing those as well. Visualization is a huge component of being successful in the sport, okay? So make sure you guys are envisioning success as you guys kind of hear the countdown, get on that rower, get to your next implement, always envision success, okay? All right, you guys ready? Here we go, guys. Starting in 10 seconds. 2, 1, go. So we had a little bit of a burner there. It's definitely a shoulder limitation. It's kind of a unique workout because that pull on the row fatigues your upper body pull. And then you have like some tired lats going into some pretty heavy lunges. So the bulk of the workout was made up in the lunges. You could kind of pace out the row and the bar muscle ups. But you kind of had to be smart about how you paced your overhead lunges. So Mary took a chance on that second one. It was pretty cool to see. I think she, you know, maybe she had broken up into 15-15, could have raced Amanda a little bit more, but this is why you train, to take the chances. So that was cool to see. Amanda executed her game plan super well. She went 30 feet unbroken and then kind of playing that second section by ear and then trying to close out that last 30 feet, kind of just, you know, unbroken if possible. And she did it, so that was pretty cool to see. Krista did a great job of just kind of managing her fatigue. She actually has some overhead mobility limitations, so she managed that really well, executed this one really well. And then Logan definitely came out hot. That was kind of his game plan, was to come out hot and then see what he could do on the lunges. He went 30 unbroken. For him, it might have been a little bit smarter to break up into kind of like 15-foot sections, slow those lunges down a little bit. He might have had a little bit more gas in that tank for the last kind of 30 feet because you started to see him slow down there a little bit more. But, you know, we're trying to do weird stuff right now. This is kind of like that, always that last kind of workout in the quarterfinals is kind of a burner. So we're trying to put them through a little bit of a burner here. Honestly, I think top times on this could be closer to like 3:30, 4 minutes. We kind of chatted about that ahead of time. There's definitely somebody who's just super proficient, great overhead mobility, can come off that rower, go 15 unbroken bar muscle ups, and then just cruise on those lunges. So, but these girls were definitely close to top times. I mean, Mary's a semifinals athlete. Amanda's strong as shit on those dumbbells. So that's probably close to what you'll see on the top time for those workouts. So now they're gonna cool down, recover, flush the shoulders out. They'll probably eat a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and hit our second workout for the day, kind of like what you would see in quarterfinals. Get a longer break, try and get some more fuel in. This one was pretty glucose dominant, so a little bit of a sprint. So try and get a little bit more fuel in, recover, just chill. And then we're gonna hit that second workout, which is gonna be a little bit more of a higher volume, higher intensity workout. So it should be pretty fatigued after that one. Second workout, guys, 3 rounds, 30 GHDs, 15 deadlifts, 15 box jumps. Deadlifts 325 or 315, 205. Box jump height 30 inches, 24 inches. So kind of like what I said earlier, this is a combo of an old regional workout and last year's workout with the 90 GHD sit-ups. So a little bit higher volume, but that's kind of becoming a staple. Is over like close to or over 100 reps of GHDs is pretty standard right now. And then we really haven't seen, we've seen higher volume of deadlifts, but we haven't seen anything higher than 45 deadlifts inside of a workout at 315, sorry. So this is just kind of testing some midline endurance, guys, and then a little bit higher respiration rates coming from the box jumps to the GHD sit-ups. So recoverability on the GHD sit-ups will also be something that's tested. Yeah, the other thing to pay attention to is like from the box to back to the GHD, just the way the floor plan's set up, you guys will be able to recover a little bit, not all the way back to recovered, but you guys will be able to kind of bring that heart rate down. So even if you want to do something like come out a little bit slower on the box jumps to recover, like maybe 5 slow and then go into bounding, you guys will have that rest coming back to the GHD too, or whatever you guys were planning on doing. I think to get top scores on this though, you would have to bound all the box jumps and then go relatively unbroken on the deadlifts. Warm up, guys, definitely open up your thoracic spine a little bit so you can kind of get some good reach on that GHD, get a little bit of flick on the way up. Hip flexors will probably need to be warmed up pretty well for this one, so like some banded psoas marches and stuff. And then make sure that the glutes are turned on for those deadlifts so you can kind of save the low back, possibly from the GHD. Get some good low back warm up in because this is a lot of flexion extension going on. And then make sure that heart rate is nice and high. So.
XL up in the pen, you can't shake that. All the way gassed up, full tank, man. Moving too quick, keep the cameras in the playback. Dang, so tell me how you feel with it. You put a lid on it, I ain't got no chill with it. This right here your problem, you gon' have to deal with it. Lay it on the line, high risk, that's the meal ticket. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at, never fall back. No lies, no facts, we gon' stay right where we at. We ain't never fall back. Down, never vaulted. Came with the hands out, get them off us.
Quarterfinals prep training day. Typically we'll do something like this. We'll throw in another workout at the end there. Usually it's like a little bit more machine based. We try and like do a little bit more zone 2 to kind of flush the body out. And then it's definitely in more of a condensed time frame. So we're usually here from like 11 to 1:30. So it's kind of just back to back to back. Just because we wanted everyone to bring some intensity today, we gave them a little bit of a break, gave them about a 2-hour break before we did this second workout. So allowed them just to kind of recover a little bit and then bring it a little bit more. During some of the off-season stuff or competition prep, it's a little bit more volume oriented. So you'll see the kind of those longer sessions, kind of some denser work in there. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know if you guys are looking for a coach, hit us up. If you guys are looking for a program, we have a competitors program as well. And then we kind of have a hybrid program where you get our competitors program, and then one of our coaches comes in and makes 1 to 2 adjustments a day. So if you guys are looking for anything, let us know. So for some of our athletes that qualified for quarterfinals, this is what a day of training looks like for them. It's our prep camp, day 2.